Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. As usual, we'll go through the practice book, go over last episode's homework, and then we'll go over to today's lesson and pick up where we left off in the language book. So let's go to the practice book to page 64. So here we had to use words from the box to fill in the gaps. Okay? So here, Tilly is marching. Ben is clapping. Scott is jumping. Remember to write is because that's very important for the sentence. Meg is fishing. Okay, so here Nina is dancing, Sam is swimming, Tilly is marching, Ben is clapping, Scott is jumping, and Meg is fishing. Okay, now here we have to write Nina. Sorry, let's finish these up. Nina is swimming, Sam is jumping. Ben is dancing. Tilly is fishing. Okay. Let's see who else. Scott is clapping. Nina is swimming. Okay, so these are what they're doing in this picture. So Nina is swimming. Sam is jumping. Ben is dancing. Tilly is fishing. Scott is clapping. We have to change this one. You can say Meg is marching. Because we already have Nina is swimming, so we have to change that one. Okay, so this is what they're doing in the picture right here. Okay, so that's it for the homework from the last episode. Now we can move on to the language book and pick up where we left off. So let's go. Let's open page, I think it was 90. Okay, we're talking about Suki and her day. Okay, so look and read. Then circle the words. Suki is thirsty or hungry? Should we look at the picture? Let's take a look back. So here, Suki is hungry. Okay, good. So here we can circle the word. Suki is hungry. Here, she is tired. Oh, tired. Here, she is big smile on her face, so she must be happy. Okay, here she is thirsty, so she's drinking milk. Here she's saying goodbye to her friends, so she is a bit sad. Okay, now here are the things that we just circled. Suki is hungry, very hungry. She is tired. Oh. She is happy. Here she is thirsty. And here she is sad. Okay? Now here we have times of the day. Okay? So here it's 3 o'clock. Now 3 o'clock, let me just explain the time very quickly. Okay, so we have a clock like this. Okay, here we have 12, here we have 6, here we have 3, we have 9. Of course, between them, we have times as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so these are the times of the day. Okay, now you have a little bit of a small dot at the middle, and then you have a big hand and a small, oh sorry, this is a small hand and a big hand. Okay, now here, let's not complicate things. I'll just do this first. Okay, let's do 1 o'clock first. Okay, so this one, it talks about these hours. Okay, so these are the hours. I'll write them inside so you don't confuse them with the minutes later on. I'll write the minutes outside and the hours inside, so it's much clearer that way. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now nowadays a lot of people use a digital watch, but you can still see some of these clocks around. So it's very important that you say the time using these clocks. So here we have 0 minutes, 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so let's take a look at the time. Now here, since the big one is for the ones outside, okay? And we have a big circle outside and a circle inside. The circle outside takes the big hand, okay? So the big hand always mentions the ones outside. The small hand talks about the numbers inside, okay? So let's take a look. Here we have 1, here we have 0. So we say it's 1 o'clock. That's it. We don't say the 0 at all. We can just say it's 1 o'clock. Okay? Now let's take a look. If we moved the big hand to 8, it's 8 o'clock. So we don't change it. It's 8 o'clock. All right? That's the way we say it. Now, if we change the big hand to somewhere else, if we change the big hand here, for example, and a small hand here, what do we say? It's 5 past 9. Okay? So when the hand is here, the big hand is here, it's 5 minutes, it's 5 past 9. So on this side, we say past. On this side, we say 2. Okay? Now bear with me, I'll explain it again. So here, the big hand is here. It's 5 past 9. Okay? Let's try something else. Let's try another one. Oops. Okay. Okay, here it's 10 past 6. Again, it's 10 past 6. It's because on this side we say past. So again, we say the big one, then the small one. So it's 10 past 6. Okay, let's try something else. If we add the big one here and a small one here on 12. Okay, so which one do you look at first? The big one. Okay, It's 25 past 12. It's 25 past 12. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, let's see. Let's have the big one here and the small one on 10. Okay, so this is a big one, this is the small one. Can you guess what time is it here? It's 15 past 10. So again, the big one is on the outside, the big hand. The small hand is on the inside. Okay, so we say the big hand first, then the small hand. Okay, so it's 15 past 10. All right, great. Now we can erase this. Okay, now on this side, it's all past. On this side, it's 2, okay? Which is not the opposite, but it's different. It has a different meaning. Okay, let's take a look. If we take one over here and here. Okay, now we want 100. So this is 55. Oh, sorry, we want 60. An hour is 60 minutes. Okay, so we want this to reach 60. So how much do we need to make 60? Let's take a look. 55 add what to make 60? What do you add to 55 to make it 60? 5. So here we say it's 5 to 2. So we talk about the next hour, right? So usually the hand won't be here. The hand will be a little bit here before the 2. But just for the example, I wrote it here. But if it was a real clock, the hand will be almost here. Let's leave it here for just for example. Okay, it's 5 to 2. So we say it's how many minutes we need until 0 or 60. And then we say the next number, not this number, the next one. So it's 5 to 2. Okay, I'll change the number. Hold on. Okay, so here it's 5 to, what's after 7? 8. So it's 5 to 8. Okay, so we always say the next number in the list. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's still a bit complicated, but just remember, on this side we say past, and we just say the numbers here. Okay, on this side we say the same thing, but you can also change these. Here, this will make it a lot easier. We'll go back to 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. Okay, it's 5, 2, and then say the next number. It's 10, 2, and then say the next number, or the number after the small hand. Okay, now before we move ahead, 15 is called quarter. And 30 is called half. Quarter and half. So if this big hand was here and the small hand was on 1, it's quarter past 1. It's quarter to 2. Okay? So let's take a look at the book and see what we have here. Alright. So here it's 3 o'clock. So the big hand is on 12 and the small hand is on 3. So let's take a look. Here. This is C. The big hand is on 12 and the small hand is on 3. Number 2, it's half past 9. So it's half, like the one we have here. So it's half past 9. So let's see, where's the small hand should be on 9 and the big hand should be on half here. So let's take a look. Where's 9? This is the one. Big hand on the 6. This is 30, half, and this is on 9. So it's half past 9. That's E. Okay. 3, it's 7 o'clock. So the small hand is on 7. The big hand is on 12. This is it. A. You can take a closer look in the book or in your book, and you'll see that the small hand is on 7, the big hand is on 12. Okay? Moving on. It's 12 o'clock. So the big hand and the small hand are on 12. So that's B. Okay? It's 11:30. So the small hand is on 11, the big hand is on 6. So 11:30. This is the one, D. The small hand is on 11, the big hand is on 6. It's 10 o'clock. That's F. Okay? Now I'll stop it right here and I'll go back to the time, just so we can do a bit more than we just did. I'll take another page. Yeah, okay. Alright, this is another page, so we can draw it again. Okay, so again, on the inside we have hours. Okay, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All of these are for the small hand. Okay, the big hand takes the ones outside. So 5, 10, quarter, which is 15, 20, 25, 30, and then we go back to 25, 20, quarter, or 15, 10, 5. Of course, this is 0, it doesn't have a value, or 60, doesn't make a difference. Okay, now on this side, we always say past, and we say the hour that the small one is on, or the small hand is on. On this side, we have 2, we say 2, and we say the next, the one after the number after the small hand. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. Small hand here, big hand here. Of course, 30 is also half. It's always past, never 2. Okay, so here it's half past 1. Okay, so we say this big one or the big hand, then the small hand. Okay, so here it's half past 1. Okay, if this changed and this was here, so let's take a look here. Let's put this here. It's quarter to, what's the next number? 2. Okay, if we remove this and add it here, let's put it on 5. Okay, it's quarter to, what's after 5? 6. Okay, so when we use 2, we use the next number after the one the small hand is on. So we don't say it's quarter to 5 here. No, it's quarter to 6 because the hand is already on 5. It's already past 5, so it's quarter to 6. But when we say past, we say it's quarter past 5. We say the number the small hand is on. Okay, if you still need more explanation, you can go to YouTube. How to say the time for kids, and you'll have tons of videos that will show you how to tell the time very easily and very in a very fun way. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.